Hello and welcome back to the farm. So, a small little update and then we'll get into the video. As I said in the last video, black sheep mudding updated the farm. The silage pit wasn't working. There was a couple of objects that were floating and a couple of invisible walls. As well as that, I wasn't sure how my growth cycle was working because a friend, Crispy, had helped edit the map around so that things should grow, and I thought they would grow every day. I was wrong in that they grow every month. So instead of me having to wait from say October till February for something to grow like it would in real life, it grows from October to November. I didn't realize that. I had my months set to 10 days and things weren't growing. That's been fixed. I have a 3-day month cycle. So October 1, 2, 3, November 1, 2, 3. And how I'm working it is I have 3 days to get the farm ready, so things can get ready to grow. At the moment I'm on speed 1, but normally I'm up at speed 5. But yeah, in between that I have done some live streaming. I've got some crops in the silo. I've had a good bit of fun. I had wheat on 62. And there was a couple of things I was kind of testing out. One is the baler I have, which is over there, that little red thing. When I got that, it says the bales are 120. I wasn't sure if I could pick them up. I didn't buy a baling trailer to pick stuff up. As it turns out, you can pick them up, which is brilliant. The second thing I wasn't sure on is if I could use the little vehicle over there to carry them. And you can. It's only after I had done some live streaming that, or towards the end of it, I found out that I can alter this or edit this. And what I mean by that is take off the sides so it's like this and put a strap. When I was bringing stuff from the field into this into the bales up here, I'll actually run over here so you can see them. You can kind of see them up there. It's literally take them from the field, drive close, and they jump up, which is nice. I didn't realize though you could, come to the repair station here and take them off. Take the sides off. So it pretty much had the 4 sides like thing. The other version doesn't have the straps. This version does. I had to drive very slow and very careful. So I found out 2 fun things is I can pick up the bales and I can put them on that and carry them. And now that I know I can put them on that and tie them down, I can worry less because driving on the bumpy road, they kept on falling out. It's quite fun. I really enjoyed myself doing that. So I had a good bit of fun doing that. As you can see, we've got chickens back. Made sure to get them because they are simple. This holds 4,000 liters of food. They've used 4 liters of food. That'll last them a while. I believe I have 11 animals altogether. That's 1 rooster and 10 chickens. That'll do me. What else has happened? Yeah, of course, I've changed some equipment from when I first started doing this, just because it was a bit easier. Hello. Kept my tractor because of the horn system on it. But apart from that, everything is quite nice. Now, I think if I come over here, yeah. So in our silo, we have some corn, wheat, soybeans, and sorghum. Sorghum is what I'm feeding animals. I don't have enough to really sell. The only thing I could look to sell is corn and maybe wheat, but I need to keep stuff. So that's just a quick little update on what's happened in between 2 videos. Now, as to what I'm doing today, I have fields 62, 25, and 29. They're all been harvested and waiting to be cultivated and everything again. That takes roughly 2 hours to do. I've found out on stream. I roughly do it for about 2.5 hours, and it takes about 2 hours, 2.5 hours to do all 3 of those fields. It's mostly just the travel. Getting up to 29 is a bit of a journey, but it's not bad. What my plan is on this is to do a couple of contracts. I think this is contracts, yeah. And the reason for that is I need some cash. I don't want to sell the crop I have. I want to try and wait until prices are a bit better. I am trying to make as much money as I can. We are currently in October. Corn, which is what I have the most of, not selling for a lot. It gets better in January. The next best thing I have is wheat, and again, that goes quite nice in January. It really doesn't make sense for me to sell less than 180. I'm not even going to probably get that in terms of money. Same for the soybeans. So I think I need to do a couple of contracts, something easy, just so I can bring in a bit of cash. And that is why I'm hoping to find something. Now I can't do a lot of baling, simply because I don't have a lot of the equipment, and I could lease the equipment, but well, I still get a good amount of money. But something like cultivating, field 17. Where is field 17? Field 17 is there. So you know, cultivating, it's the easiest thing. It brings in about 2,000. Fertilize a field. You know, I could do all these, and they'll bring in a bit of cash. That one's a solid, and solid. I don't have solid. I've only got the liquid ploughing. I would have to probably borrow a plough. 77. Where's 77? 70. Oh wow, okay, that would take a long time to plough, and I don't think I could do that with the little tractor. So contract wise, I'm kind of also limited to what I can do. Yeah, I'm very limited to what I can do. There is a mod out there that makes contracts better. I might have a look at that. God, I really need to think. Because they want solid, I can't really do that. I guess we can grab this. This will take a bit of time to do. It's 1,000. It's a good bit of cash, so we'll take that. And we need to grab our tractor, which is over here. We need to go grab our cultivator. Where did I leave that? I left that. Oh, bit of a spike. I think I left it over here. Tractor's dirty as hell, which is nice. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, my plan is to just try to get a bit of cash in. I was hoping to do a couple of contracts, but equipment wise I'm limited, and to borrow stuff means I lose a bit of cash. Now some of them aren't bad. I need to come over here and connect you. Right, you're connected. I do like manual handling, or manual attaching, manual handling. Alright, now let's get up to field 17. Yeah, but yeah, I've enjoyed my little bit of work I've done on the farm. I did a good bit of testing to make sure things work, and I've done a couple of live streams, and I'm happy with them. I can sit there for 2 hours, 2.5 hours nearly, and just farm and get stuff going, and it has been quite fun. Like I said, it takes a good bit of time to get the fields set up. A lot of it is travel. In the last one I did, I had all 3 fields ready to be harvested, and I had to go up to field 29 with the harvester, which isn't fast, and then I went to 25. I had to go and grab the tractor trailer and bring it up there so I could empty the harvester, and then I brought it back down and harvested 25, and then had to bring the harvester back because it was a lot easier than having to drive everywhere. It took a bit of time. I was all happy for the bales to work. I was really happy for that. I was unsure if it would worked out lovely. It was quite fun to do. So for the foreseeable future, field 62 is going to be wheat. I'm going to keep putting wheat on that. I'm going to keep getting the straw off it and turn it into bales. Put them up into the little bale thing to keep them safe. Because I will use them for, I think, animals later down the road. Look, my little horn. But yeah, it's been quite fun to do stuff, and I've enjoyed myself a lot. I'm really enjoying being on this farm. Right, I was right. We need to go down here. So field 17 should be this one. Okay, that's gonna take a bit of time. Right, well, this is... yeah. This will take a bit of time, but it's okay. I should be okay. Yeah. I know it says I don't have access to this land, but I do. So yeah, we'll cultivate this. It'll bring in a small bit of cash. I'm close enough to 29. I might jump up there and then show that off and cultivate that and get that ready as well. So yeah, I guess now I just need to go around this and try and make what money I can. Well, it's saying the contract's finished, but I don't think they'd be very happy with me if I left a lot of this here. I will make sure to get everything. Treat it like your own field. Of course, I drive around it like I'm mad. But we are nearly finished with this, which is nice. Scrub the odd bits here and there. Ooh, this took a long time. I can only imagine ploughing would be a lot worse. So trying to plough field 70 to 77, whatever it was, would be an absolute nightmare. Yes, birdies. Right now you're in my bloody way. You've got most of it. And then while I aim towards this, what I'm going to quickly do is boop. 1, 2, 3. 2. And just set myself to finish here, and we should be nearly finished cultivating. So this was a lot of lines still, though. Well, I'm just going to say that that's fine. I don't see any more things sticking up anywhere. Nice. Right, so let us lift this up. What we do then is we come down here. Complete this, collect our bit of cash, bang, got a bit of money. Now, we need to head to my field, which means we need to go back onto the road. Again, like, a simple, easy contract, but I'm just thinking of how annoying the ploughing would be. Now, while I have ploughing turned off for myself, I guess, obviously, the AI still has to do stuff, so they can enjoy that, but at the moment with this little tractor not being able to pull anything too much, I wouldn't be doing any ploughing contract. Maybe if I had a medium and I could pull something long, maybe. Something that means I wouldn't be waiting 6 hours to do a field. Alright, now we will come over here. We shall cultivate my own field. We'll just jump across here cheekily. So, there is a way to get to this field, which is normal, but then there's my way, which is cheeky, and it's the drive down here. So this isn't my field, this is someone else's, that's mine there, and this is the little road you use. What's nice about this is, so you can come up here and then drive all the way around if you want. I like to just cut across there. But I can, and how I do it when I'm harvesting and I've cultivated and seeded recently is, you know, I start in 29, I jump down here to 25 and then down to 62. When I was doing the harvesting on stream, like I did here, went there and there. Same for seeding, like you just come up with the cultivator, do both, do the seeds, you know, you can change, and same for fertilizing. It's actually easier to fertilize and seed backwards, because over at the shop I have fertilizer and seed, so I can fill the stuff up and then just drive all the way back to the garage, to the yard. So we will cultivate this, and I think that might be enough for today. Maybe. Yeah, I don't have access to this land. I have access to my own bloody land. Thankfully this won't take as long, because it's only a small field, which is nice. It's kind of, I'm happy I've aimed for these fields. They're spread out. It takes me, like I said, it's taken me roughly, it takes me about 2.5 hours to go from harvest, cultivate, seed and fertilize. It takes me roughly 2 hours to do. Again, most of the time is travel. That, and most annoying field as well in the sense is 62 because of its awkward shape. The other two are straight, so you can just go back and forward. But a lot of it's just travel. And especially getting from the yard to the road, like it's travel which takes a good bit of time. Especially when how I did it with when I was harvesting was, like I said, I had the harvester, I did this field, I went up to 25 and I stopped, and I had to run all the way to the yard to grab the tractor trailer, go back to the harvester, let it fill up the trailer, then bring the tractor back up to the yard, run all the way back up to the harvester, harvest 25, and then bring the harvester, which was not full, it was a good portion of it in it. Bring that to field 62, empty it into the trailer which was parked near 62, and then do 62. That's where a lot of the time goes. It's just travelling, and then when you have to travel by foot, again, I don't have tab. I have the keybind removed as far as I'm aware. I have no tabbing, which is something I think Crispy worked on, so I can't tab in between tractors anyway, or vehicles that I own, which is nice. It means I actually have to walk and run as I have done. But if I was to have to run all the way from here to the yard for the harvester, nah. I have a good little set way of doing stuff, and it's quite nice. But yeah, we'll cultivate this, and then we'll head up to field. I think we'll head back, and that'll be it. We've brought in a bit of cash. It's getting late. The issue is, obviously, with the winter months is when I have the time sped up, is I have to get a lot of stuff done between certain times, or else it gets dark, and the harvester doesn't have the best lights. This tractor has okay lights, so something to be keeping an eye on. But I must say, I am enjoying myself a lot. Oops, missed a bit. Equipment or gear wise, I think I do kind of want to get a longer cultivator than this. Like, this is nice and it does the job, but it's so narrow. It's the same width as the tractor. If I could get something a bit wider, I'd be happy. I think the sealer's a nice width. I think it's like maybe 5 meters, so it kind of does things a bit quicker. But the cultivator would be a big one I want to look at. Trailer wise, it's fine. Harvester wise, it's fine. Maybe a baling trailer that can wrap stuff and start silage like that, or a forage wagon, so I could throw grass on a field and start mowing it and picking up in the forage wagon and start filling up the bunkers, which is what I've tried to do so many times. With a proper forage wagon and stuff, it would be a bit easier, I think. I don't think I can attach anything to the front of this. I would have put the mower on the front and the wagon on the back, and off I go. I think this has a weight on the front of it at the moment, yeah. But we are quite happily able to get by. If anything, I think maybe I could connect some of them together. There's something to look at. Money wise, again, quite low. I will look at the better contracts, or additional contracts, or whatever the mod is called, so that I can hopefully get something better and see how it goes. Maybe I'll have to take a contract and lease equipment, and again, you know, it takes off a bit of money. There's no point in leasing equipment for a cultivating job. It's gonna take off 400 out of 1,000 or something. Nah, it's not worth it. Really enjoy this. Really enjoy this little tractor. Oh, missed more bits. See, that's why I don't like the cultivator. It's just a bit too narrow. Ooh. Also, that is a heavy turn I have to do. should be the second last strip if I can do it properly. If not, it's okay. Ooh, maybe. Yeah, look at that. Right. Again, just a quick check to see what the field is like. I care about my own fields, I don't care about the other ones. Yeah, it's just these 2 bits I missed. Right, and then we just can drive up and go past 25. So yeah, my plan is though, 62 will be a field that I can get straw off. So that's, you know, wheat, barley, oak. And the simple reason is it's close to the farmyard, so loading up the little Tiger car, which you get with the Antonio Carrero pack, will be a lot easier, and it means I don't have to travel so far. That's gonna stay like that. 25 and 29. They'll chop and change. I had soybeans on. I've had sorghum. I think I had sorghum on the field 29, and it gave me nearly 5,000. Well, it gave me 4,200 litres nearly. It's not a lot. And obviously the soybeans are like 9,000, and I got them off of 25, which is this one. Oh god, I missed a couple of bits. I'll have to go back. Yeah, I think I had soybeans on this. I did. Obviously I don't have a roller and stuff. I've only got like, I'm only fertilizing once because it takes a bit of time. I can cultivate this quickly enough. Again, it's the nice thing about having small fields is you can cultivate quickly. 62 is the only one I struggle with because it's awkward shape. Alright, let's go quickly. We got this. Get a good bit of the work done today. A bit annoyed about those bits I missed down on 29. I might run back up and check. Like I said, I don't care about other people's fields, but my own fields, it's different. It's my money. So yeah, I might continue with a bit of soybeans. I'm limited what crop I can do. I should say actually, I don't have anything for corn. I don't have the seeder for corn or sunflower seeds. And for canola, I need to put on an attachment onto the harvester. I don't think it costs anything to put onto it, but I'd need to do that. But I don't know if I can have that on at all times, or if I have to take it off before I can harvest stuff. Maybe I'll put canola on the other field on 29 and see what happens. Because the idea is if I have to take it on and off, and I'm driving from 29 all the way back to the yard and then back here, that's just gonna drive me mad at the moment. So I'd rather not do that. Missed a few bits. I do like simple small fields, you know, they're good. I pressed me accelerator a bit and it shuts everything off. And I cannot say how much I love this little tractor. This was meant to, it is the tractor I would use on the MP farm. When we were deciding, normally I go for the Defendants because they're quite nice. But I was like, you know what, let's try something different. And I think this is the only Japanese brand tractor. And I was like, you know what, it's a weird looking thing. Why not? It's a weird name. It's, well, not a weird name, but it's not a brand you see anywhere in the game. So feck it, we'll try it. And I have enjoyed the hell out of it. I was bringing stuff up to the yard when I had to restart everything, it pulled a low load trailer with the cultivator, seeder, fertilizer tank, baler trailer, and a little Tiger car. Pulled it, all that, no issue, up the hill. Struggled up the big dip hill at 86, but it was able to do it. It was able to carry the trailer and the harvester on the low loader as well, and I had no issues. It did the job perfectly for me. Perfect little tractor. If you're thinking of trying out a small tractor and you're not sure, you don't want to go with the class and all Massey's and stuff, give this a shot. It's a lovely little tractor. Obviously you won't get the horn. That's custom for me. Again, thank you, Crispy. But it is still a lovely little bit of kit. The one thing I will say is, nope, not that one. You can open the window at the back. Yeah, you see, opens up, and you can see the dirt and all on the window, and it's quite nice. And then you just show it off. Actually, you jump inside, but the dirt's the glass is left behind, but the frame moves away. Apart from when you're there, I think it's brilliant. The door does the same. You got the dirt there, but you go inside, there's the dirt. It's the smallest little things. Well, I don't care. I think it's funny. I enjoy this tractor. Oh. Alright. I'm really annoyed about the bloody spots I missed on fucking... Oh, pardon language. Here all I've missed is that one, yeah. Finish this up. We go back up to 29 because I don't want to leave something cultivated, so when I go over I'm missing patches. Again, I need to make the most money I can for my land, and I know it's like, oh, but then fertilize things twice and buy a roller and all that. I'm looking at also from the fact that if I'm buying a lot of fertilizer, it means if I'm using a lot of fertilizer, it means I have to buy it, and that'll cost money. Now, I know it's not a lot of money, but starting off it is. I think the fertilizer can do all 3 fields before it needs to be refilled, which is a nice thing. The last one I had, I think I could do this field once and it was nearly empty. Field 62, it could barely. I had to skip a lot of gaps on 50, on 62, to the point where some of it was not even fertilized properly. That's how bad it was. This new one, it's not so bad. Alright, well, let's get back up here. Again, shows you how nicely connected everything is. I could stay on one road in a sense and drive around the yards or the fields. I also have to worry about fuel, but I'm okay. I think what we'll do is we'll go up, do this, and that's where I'll call it. Oh god, Jesus. Bumpy as hell. Not as bumpy as the yard, thank god. The little track around the yard, or 62, and between a couple of fields to the road, god damn, that thing is harsh. Granted, I'm doing 40. Right, where were these? Yeah, you're fine. Alright, let's find out these spots I missed. I think I got them. Yeah, see that? It's tiniest little gaps. Probably wouldn't have made a difference money-wise, but still. Ooh. Right, we're just gonna cut through this field here onto the road. Who owns this? No, there's no one owns this. See, you can buy this. 31,000. You could turn it into a field, but no one owns it, so I'm kind of using it as a entrance to my field. When I was testing out my growth cycle, I bought I had a lot of money. I had like over $1 million, and I bought a load of heavy equipment. Like 4 heavy tractors, fertilizer, cultivator, seeder, all that stuff. And they were all parked in there going up and down just so I could make sure stuff was working quite fine, right? And it does. Everything is lovely. And I like this little road because no cars come down it. We are right by the shop. What is there? There's nothing there. What's at the back of that? See, I guess there's a couple of these around here that you can just yeah, see, you can buy everything. There's a couple of stuff around that you can buy and it costs money, but there's nothing on it. Those two are a big example. 25 I don't think has anything on it. No, it's just grassland. 22, which is nice because you can, you know, you can go and buy them and use them, I think, if I'm right. Yeah, see, they're all, like, they're not even classed as grass, these two. Or that. Where else? There's a couple of others, I think. 103. They don't get classed as, like, fields. They're just places you can buy. Do you know what? We're up at the shop. We'll leave it here today. Yeah. We'll finish here at the burger joint, grabbing some lunch. So yeah, till when's the next video on this? Will be 2 weeks. Yeah. So as always, Mondays are a let's play, and driving, depending on what I want to drive. Wednesdays are flying and farming. Next Wednesday we'll be flying. We're continuing from someplace to someplace. I can't think of where we finished. And then Fridays are just random days, and I don't know what I'll do on a Friday. Farming wise, I will be streaming this as often as I can on Tuesdays, Thursdays. So tomorrow being Thursday, I will look to stream it if I can get the time. And I'll be streaming either between 10:30 to 1 o'clock Irish time. Just don't know if that helps anyone. I think it's GMT or something. But yeah, we will continue on. Fields need to be seeded and fertilized. You know, we have chickens to produce some eggs. I want to start getting sheep, so I need to get some grass. So maybe I need to plant something with grass. I need to. How much do you cost? 30,000. Never mind. Hopefully I can maybe get better contracts that say, you know, come cut this grass and you can keep it. That would be handy. We'll see. That is the plan. Actually made a bit of money today for once by cultivating someone's field. Not going to waste it all on a tasty burger. But till next time, take care, see you, and bye.